Hey guys, we're doing another one. Whoa! Okay. Nothing. I think my goal for this series is to get one in under 1 hour. A solo seed. That's actually a smart place to save state. Never really put that much thought into it before. Okay, we got a big chest over here. Could this be? Fairy bottle, that's good. Oh, adult wallet. Okay, I'll take that. Ah! That was terrible. Okay, there goes Goma. That's going to be 2 medallions 2 minutes in. What could possibly go wrong? At this rate, we're going to beat the game in like 10 minutes. There. Bomb chews. Now, let's see how many bomb chews. 10. Let's take those bomb chews to the forest. Oh, you know what? Let's check the sword real quick. I know it's just a one-off objective. I'm probably wasting my time, but you never know. Okay, I'll take that. That could help us in a few minutes here. In the volcano. Just a little more survivability. Check the mysterious item. As well as the stone. Okay, good. What's this stone say? Piece of heart. Useless. Alright. Let's do all the forest stuff, and we'll go through Goron. I'll check it just in case it's bomb chews. Nope. Okay. Woohoo! Okay, there we go. Not really worth a chew, to be honest. Oh, good, I broke my stick. Oh, what's this? Boomerang. Well, guess what? We're going Jabu. Cool. Okay, so that was totally worth it. So we're going to go this way. We're going to check small rolling Goron, or big rolling Goron, rather. Hurry up, hurry up. Bloopy. Don't need that. We're going to check the whole... Well, no. We'll check Death Mountain Trail as Adult Link. That's what I always do. That's how I do it. Let's at least do this. And then we're going to take the river and go do all that stuff. So that's a little unusual. But that's just, we're just working with what we got. The boomerang. Okay. Okay. And we'll check the Zootr shop, of course, while we're out here. We'll check all this stuff. Sadly, I think the 60 rupees might be more worthwhile. Because we don't know what's in the Zootr shop, nor do we know how much it costs. I'll check the grotto as adult. Plateau grotto. I forgot that I need the chicken to enter here, but that's okay. I'll check Plateau Grotto since I had to go back and get a chicken anyway. I don't know what I was thinking not grabbing the chicken. Bomb bag, perfect. So that means we'll go Dodongos after this. Sunsong DMC. Alright. And unfortunately, I am going to check the objectives here, since I'm doing solo. Never know when you leave behind Ganon's key. Okay, at least we're full of sticks now, I guess. Alright. Travel back up here. Just piece of heart. So I wasted my time checking those. Now I know how to do this trick. That's not to say I'm going to do it perfectly on the first try, but I know what I was doing wrong before. So you get stuck to the wall, you just have to back up and... Alright. See? I know how to do it again now. I've regained my ability. Alright. Pull out that boomerang. We're strongly hoping this is a medallion since I bothered to come out here. Okay. It's honestly half tempting to try to save some time. Whoops. And just leave behind the objectives in here. But when you're playing solo, you know, that could be like the hook shot or something, so I can't do that, unfortunately. Pick her up. Okay, this is stupid. I've never gotten hit by so many bubbles. Well, let's check it. That could be the compass. Okay. Ha! One Deku nut. I've never seen that. Map, of course. Unfortunately, we have to check the Mantis room. I really don't like that. Alright. We'll just load state if it's nothing good. See, I don't like that. That's a questionable item. Like, at that point, it's like, I'd rather have the sticks, almost. Okay. Shoot. That's really bad. I did that wrong. I wasn't supposed to pull out the boomerang, but it worked. Supposed to get hit first. That's the ideal way of doing it. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go ahead and kill Baronade, I guess. It's probably a waste of time, but you never know. And then after Baronade, Dodongos, and we're hoping to find, like, the hook shot in Dodongos. And then, unfortunately... Oh, shoot. There we go. So since this one's a stone, that means one of the following will be necessary. Fire, shadow, or spirit. At least one of those will be necessary, that is. Goron's Ruby. Let's check the stone before we teleport away. Blue potion in the graveyard. Okay, so because of the day-night cycle, we're going to check the lower part of the field first. I know that sounds strange, but just trust me. Going this way. For a few reasons, actually. Bombs. Let's see. Piece of heart. So seeming like the field is bad so far. But you never know. That's good. Hopefully it was 20. So we're going to plant the bean. Let's see. We'll just save state right here, and if this is nothing good, we'll load state to go to the waterfall. The problem is that could be an upgrade. And it is an upgrade. So I have to keep it. Bombs. I'm gonna check this. Oop. Den's Fire, Death Mountain Trail. So DMT and DMC, both good. Planting the bean down here. Like Hylia, Way of the Hero. That is a strong possibility that there's something on top of that building. Check the dive spot. We'll check child fishing. Okay, dive spot's bad. Child fishing. And since this is Way of the Hero, this could be the hook shot. That would be the best thing we could possibly find. Alright. Good job, Mega Man. Okay. Let's do... Save, reset. We're going to... Kakariko to plant the bean. I stalled for a second there because I'm like, maybe I should check Rock Room. We'll do that as adult. Plant the bean. Now, if I do... Sorry, I have 20 thought processes going on right now. So I missed Dompe's grave digging. Let's check this real quick. Deku shield. If I cuckoo dive into bottom of the well without ZL, and in fact that's what I'm about to do here. Let's check this real quick. Shoot. Okay. Well, hey, I'll take that. Let's do this cuckoo dive real quick and see what we can get. See if we can like get a hook shot or something earlier than we're supposed to. I'd probably be smart to stay in logic, but this is such a quick, easy trick that it's just like, might as well. One more tap should kill it. Yep. Oops, didn't mean to throw ya. Now I have to wait again to pick him up. There we go. All right. Just trying to eke out an unfair early advantage. Trying to get a hook shot or maybe hover boots. Looking like a bad choice so far. Okay. Ocarina, hey. So it was definitely worth it to come down here just for that. If we find nothing else down here, it was still worth it. Let's check back left and coffin room. See if we can get something else. We have no songs though. For now. Okay. I'm gonna guess that this place is useless if nothing's in coffin. Okay, we did get a song, so that's good. Shoot. Nocturne, definitely worth it. Absolutely. Because we know that Den's Fire is Death Mountain Trail, so that'll give us access. Granted, we don't have the hover boots yet, but we're looking at Shadow. Just thinking about it. Yuck. Way too expensive. Alright. Ah, you're kidding. Bloopy. Damn, waste time. Okay, let's do... Okay, well that's where I was supposed to get an ocarina. But whatever, it was still worth it to go down there for Nocturne. Anyway. Weird egg can be found in the graveyard. So bottom line, graveyard, DMC, and DMT. All good. Sip of coffee. So right when we become Adult Link, we're going for Dodongo's Cavern, needless to say. Then it'll be DMT, DMC, graveyard, check out like all that stuff basically. I wonder if Dompe's race counts as part of the graveyard. I was never totally clear about that. Or does that count as as Kakariko? It's 106 miles to Hyrule Castle. We have half a bar match. It's dark and we're wearing sunglasses. Zora River, Way of the Hero. That is an indicator that it could be Song for the Frogs. Excuse me. So pretty much we're going for Dodongos here. Dodongos first. Iron Boots, okay. Farore's Wind. Don't worry, I'll check out DMT after I'm done with this one. Well, it'll actually go Kakariko, DMT, DMC. Kakariko, Graveyard, DMT, DMC. That's the order. Water medallion in here. Whoops. All right. Good. Magic. Nice to have. You know, kind of mandatory. Alright, here we go. Now remember, it's straight ahead this time. I almost went to the left. Still not used to doing this room correctly. How did I know that would be a big chest? I should have called it. All right. I was hoping that would be an upgrade, but that's fine. All right, let's check all this stuff. Bad. Bad. The shops appear quite bleak in this run. None of them have been good. I believe Kokiri shop had a tunic for sale, which I could buy. I don't need it immediately at this point unless we find the hammer. Then that'll be a thing. That'll be something to think about. Oh, good. 36. No more worrying about sticks. Freely... Oh, I shouldn't have picked that up. Freely bash it off of anything I want. Doesn't matter that I picked up that rupee because money has been so irrelevant on this run. Now, we saw Sun Song, and I believe that was in DMC. I know I said I was going to check the graveyard, but I forgot to plant the bean, I think. No, I planted it. What am I talking about? Hookshot. Perfect. So, now the order will be Forest Temple. I could technically do water. I'd prefer to do it with hover boots and hammer or the long shot, but we could work with this. So that means we need ZL and or Song of Storms. Because the fairy or the claim check for Den's Fire. We don't even need that. What am I talking about? We don't need that. We just need the hover boots. We can be us our ways in different ways. Check back left real quick. Let's just peek. Shoot. The small chest. If Goron Shop has nothing else good, we're going to load up on bombs if it sells bombs. Oh, good. There we go. Well, that's only 9 bombs. Let's see. Okay. Okay. It appears the worm has turned. Things are looking in my favor now. So if we find those hover boots, I will feel a lot better. A strength upgrade would be nice too. A wallet would also be nice. Is that a bow? That's a bow. Okay. Could get that bow some other time. We could leave that bow behind in favor of just getting a bow that's a little more accessible somewhere. Bolero. Okay, we have Bolero and the bean pack. We could get it that way. So that's actually freely available now. We can't do the 2 objectives up there, so we will... Oh. Does it not reset your timer if you play the song? That's interesting. Never knew that. So, we're actually going to load up on money real quick so that I can purchase that Goron tunic in Kokiri after I beat Forest Temple. Thinking ahead. Perfect. Because it's going to put us right by the shop, so I mean, I might as well. Alright. Let's read all these stones. Ocarina Market. Ocarina. Okay. Deku Shield. Blue Potion and Lon Lon Ranch. I think that it said there's one in the graveyard too, I think. Could have aimed a little higher. But whatever. I think that's good. That was actually like perfect. Except ideally you would fall off the thing immediately. If you get the perfect angle, if you get the true perfect angle, you fall off immediately. Without falling all the way off. Of course. And I suppose we'll remember that bow. DMC. Smokestack. I call that the smokestack. I butchered that. Huh? Great. Alright, that was a pretty bad fight, and he almost escaped the frickin' arena. Did you guys see that? Alright, here we go. Zora Sapphire, that's bad. Well, look at it this way. This could be my best all-dungeon seed. So that Goron tunic must be somewhere else, then. That's fine. Let's go do water. After we beat water, I will go back and grab that bow, I suppose. That way I can go right into GTG. We know this was Way of the Hero, so we gotta check this. Where's that darn bird? Where are you? There you are. You little jerk. Epona's song. Okay. Oh wait, I don't need to do that trick. Sometimes I forget what I have on me. You know, it could be shoot the sun. Too bad I don't have the bow right now. Oops. Alright. Perfect. Honestly, that's kind of a questionable angle, isn't it? I've been bongling that fight more than I care to admit lately. Fire medallion. Good. What do we got? 4 medallions? 4. Okay. We would have 6. Keep in mind, note how far into the run we are, how much time we've taken, because that would literally be the end of the run, depending on luck. We just had bad luck, that's all. Fate didn't have it in my stars. You never want to blame RNG for your problems. Down with RNG. Alright, let's see. Now, there was some reason I came back here. I was going to go back to as child and do what? I remember. We're grabbing that bow real quick, and then we're going to head to GTG. No prelude. Super poor man's prelude. Do we have Sun Song? We do. But that kid won't let us. But we can just do this. We can check 2 objectives in the meantime. Dompe's not there like I wanted him to be. So we'll check 3 objectives. Here's how we're going to do this. Can't play the song. Alright. Oh, good. Hey, I'll take that. I like having those. Now we'll go out here. Now I have to be a little careful, because you want to do it right when it becomes night. Alright, good. We did it right. Perfect. So Shadow is now accessible. We will prioritize doing Shadow before GTG. Doing Shadow is more important, because that could be a medallion. And then it will be either Fire or Spirit. We will need to scour the world for either the hammer or the mirror shield. We do have access to Spirit with the hover boots now. If we had a wallet, we could just play the song and go out there. We could purchase it. I'm aware I don't have Den's Fire, but we can still get in. We have to do it this way. Hey, that's nice. Did I even talk to her? I did. Oh yeah, This is probably a waste of time. Let's do it. I always have such close calls. Alright, yeah, it was a waste of time. Do a little bit of this. Did we even check this crate? I did. Alright. There we go. Took a few tries, but it worked. I hate when Navi interrupts when I'm trying to do this. Happens every time. Whoops. So did you guys see the Splatoon update from yesterday? I'm pretty excited about that. The DLC coming out. Better be more than just a hub. I mean, seriously. Has to be more than that. You know what? We don't have ZL. We could, at the very least, we could raid this place. And we could... See, if Dompe's race is part of the graveyard, let's just check that real quick. And I'll load my save state if this doesn't turn out to be anything good. Because if this is ZL, that kind of changes everything. Hello. Okay, of course it's something good. Blue potion. Fairy bow. I mean, I'm actually going to keep that. I know you guys will make fun of me for that, but that's what I do. I don't care. I'm keeping that stuff. Let's think about it. I mean, do I really want to go? The only reason to go in here without ZL is going to be to, number one, to see if it's on the table. I could find ZL in here, for all I know. Oh, and by the way, that confirms that when it says graveyard, Dompe's race is counted as part of the graveyard. Now we know, because that was a blue potion. And it said blue potion in the graveyard, so... Jeez, I can't even just hold forward. Holy cow. Alright. And... Careful, careful, careful. So the good news is, by the time... Whoops, by the time I get ZL, I will be able to get Den's Fire, so we won't have to do this again. Well, you never know. Let's check this real quick. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Very valuable information. Jerk. Alright, finally we're in. Little detour there. Whoops. What is going on here? Grab the thing, push it. There we go. So my friend and I, we have this. For me, this is Zootr number 272 actually, and we still only have one seed under 1 hour. That's like pathetic. We've gotten very bad luck. Granted, a lot of that was learning. Like, I mean, those first 100 seeds, like, just no way. No way we're getting one in under an hour until we have some practice. Great. What do we got here? See, I'm hoping for a compass just so I can know if this is on the table. And I'm also hoping for like a hammer or a mirror shield. That's what we're looking for in here. Either a hammer or mirror shield. Small chest. See, I was trying to pull off a miracle there. I was hoping I would just slash and instantly go through, and everyone would be amazed. Holy cow. Yeah, I gotta learn the setup for this, because this is one of the biggest time losses for me, seriously. That angle is not proper at all. And I can't tell if it's too under-angled or too over-angled. I think it's too under-angled. Maybe something like that. That, to me, that looks good. Yep. As long as you find a small key in here, you're good. You don't have to worry about locking yourself out. But one of these three has to be another small key to replace your key that you expended to get in here. Ice arrow, useless. I'm going to use it on Bongo since this is not going to be a sub 1 anyway. I'm going to use it just to show you guys that it does work on him. Granted, I can't beat the dungeon right now, but I mean when I come back in. Okay. So let's plunder the dungeon. This would be a great opportunity to reload my money, but I don't have to, because the shops have been so useless on this run. Pull out the light arrow, shoot all of those. Was that a medallion? I think it was. Light medallion. So this one is on the table. Good to know. So we will need to find ZL in order to be able to beat this. There's a way you can do it without ZL. Look it up. It's crazy. I mean, it's crazy. It's one of the craziest tricks I've ever seen in a game. You have to... The chest in the room with Grandma at the beginning, which is normally the hover boots chest. You have to, like, bonk off of it in a certain way and then use your hook shot, and then you have to, like... do something to go through the wall, and you clip through the wall, and then you have to blah blah blah. It's very confusing. Honestly, it's one of those tricks that is just a little bit out of my skill level, to be honest. I mean, you're talking to a guy who's never done a Hess. I thought people were trolling me on GameFAQs back in the day when they were like, "Oh yeah, you can slide across with a bomb." I'm like, "No, you can't." I never got it to work, and so I'm like, "Oh yeah, they're full of it." Nope, it's real. Sometimes it was hard to tell what was real and what was fake back in the day. A lot of myths, a lot of rumors, a lot of trolls. Now they have a thumbs down system on GameFAQs so you can know if someone's lying. But you know what? It's inaccurate because I went on there, I can't remember what the game was, but I've gone on there and I've seen perfectly legitimate comments get thumbed down. Bats are screwing me up. Oh, just some bombs. Okay. Let's go turn in that claim check since it's a 50% chance that that will be Den's fire. Let's do it this way. Why am I being compelled to go that way? There is Medigoron. Let's buy the item from Medigoron before we go that way. Pierre at the top of the fire temple, a small key. That's actually useful and relevant information. And I'm not being sarcastic. Because you never know. Sometimes you get suckered into going all the way to the top of the fire temple. That saves time. So we do need ZL. That means that in there is Den's fire. We need ZL. Or it could be behind the Song of Storms grotto too. We gotta remember that. Gerudo Fortress, Way of the Hero. In other words, guys, I just wasted all that time plundering Shadow when I could have stayed in Logic and went to Gerudo Fortress. So I probably wasted literally, I'm going to guess, about 7 minutes there. Something like that. Very shameful display. See what's in here real quick. Just take a little peek. Ah. So now we gotta really remember where that red tunic was then. Or we could just load up on like heart containers. We could hover over to Ganon's tower. We don't have the key yet. Oh good, there's something here. Hello. Serenade. I don't need that anymore. That's irrelevant now. Epona, please. Do a little mixing of the bow in there. I thought that would be stylish. Let's do... Now, Gerudo Fortress is a different area from GTG. So, we know Gerudo Fortress is Way of the Hero, meaning this is likely to be something. We also have to check what's on top of the fortress. Anyone ever get 2,000 on this? It wouldn't be that hard. Okay, that means there's something on top of the fortress. 100%. Big chest. Mark my words. See, it is a big chest up there. Told you. ZL. Well, now we have the ability to beat... But we know that the dungeon was useless or / mostly useless. So here's what we're going to do. Okay? That actually changes my entire system now. Let's go beat Shadow once and for all. We have to... so I don't have to see him walk in again. Let's go grab... So again, it's a 50% chance. We're hoping to grab, and I'll get this just in case it's like Ganon's key. DMC, oh, good. DMC was Way of the Hero after all. But it was probably that bow. Things are looking up here. Fingers crossed. Giant's wallet, that's bad. So, okay. Let's just see him walk into Shadow again. Sorry, guys. I'm not gonna go scour the world for a Song of Storms. It could be anywhere. I'm sorry that you had to witness this 3 times. Bonk. Very dissatisfied with that. I don't like this trick. It wasn't fun the first time, let alone the 100th. Why? There we go, you gotta do it real fast. We could buy what appears to be the only useful item in a shop, which would be the Desert Song. We would have to go back and buy it as child, but we're really, really hoping that Fire Temple, and we're hoping for an early big key in Fire. Because otherwise oh shoot. Otherwise we will have to scour the world for the Mirror Shield. I'm going to be a bad sport about it, and if I have to look for the Mirror Shield, I'm going to look it up. So if Volvagia does not drop us a medallion, I'm looking it up, guys. Cheat Codeman Schippenstein. It's one of my little defense mechanisms when I get mad at a game. You guys do that too, don't judge me. You ever make up words? I made up Cheat Codeman Schippenstein. I have no idea what that even means. It just came out of my mouth one time in just total rage. You know what else I find myself doing when I get mad at a game? I sing. I get really creative when I'm angry. You guys will make fun of that, but I'm serious. Like it's an actual creative thing. Like I could legit write. I've never written a song. If you get me mad, I could. That's a real source of creativity for me. Believe it or not. Like I come up with really original stuff when I'm mad. There's another thing. You ever try to say a word that nobody else has ever said before? I promise you, I'm the first person in the world to say Cheat Codeman Schippenstein. By the way, it's one word, like no hyphen, just one word. Cheat Codeman Schippenstein. I think it's like a last name, considering that it has the Stein. Oh yeah, I promised I would show the ice arrows on this guy since we have them. It's not any kind of record run anyway. Check this out. Look at that. Look. And then he has to sit there and unthaw it, see? That's the idea behind it. However, as you can see there, it's, believe it or not, it's faster and better to use the normal bow than to use his actual weakness. But it's just cool. It's cool to know that they bothered to put that in the game. Kind of an interesting detail. This is just a little factoid. It's not useful. Let's see. Well, you know, we have that Goron tunic and the hammer now. Check this real quick. Just a little peek. Okay. Small key. Another small key. We're going to check the bridge first, and we'll check both sides. Just trying to get that big key early. Ideally, we would not have to deal with Antifa there. That's my affectionate name for the statue, if you guys don't know. Spirit Medallion. So, this is basically the home stretch then. As soon as I find the small key... Well, we do have to find Ganon's key as well. Gotta keep that in mind. Silver gauntlets. Ganon's key. It's somewhere in the overworld, we do know that. We do have to deal with Antifa here. Been playing around with AI a little bit. ChatGPT. I have nothing to say about that other than that. I've just been playing around with it. Been having fun with it. I have it write stories for me. The stories are usually pretty bleak. Whoops. Ha! That's skill right there, baby. Oh no. Alright. As soon as we find that big key, and we just gotta find another key. We know that Lake Hylia is Way of the Hero, so there's a good chance that actually the dive experiment, and I didn't do adult fishing either, one of those two could be the thing. Da Ting. Load up Da Ting. A hit single by Sam Hyde. Sam Hyde's music, I'm not gonna lie, like, that's like, holy shit, that's some of the best stuff I've ever heard, seriously. He made a whole rap diss track against Anthony Fantano. Harry Potter style. Okay, now I forget. I may have misread that thing earlier. It said Fire Dancer, not Pierre, right? So, and I know that's a small brown chest down there. Just a normal chest. What do we got here? Another small key. This should be okay. Kind of slow. Yeah, we barely made it. Okay, so now I have to go this way. And I have to go up there through that door. Can I just, like, do this? Or do I have to wait for the fire? Okay, that works. Just need the big key, that's all. That means it's in the thing with the Goron. Second to last chest, so this was very slow, this temple. Did I, like, forget something? Pierre atop guards a small key. Was there something I totally just overlooked or misread? Let me look at this. What is that? I forget what that even is. That wasn't somehow... This doesn't make sense to me. I'm doing something wrong here. My head's no longer in the game. So I misread something somewhere along the lines then. So I misread that Pierre, or I misread it as Fire Dancer atop the temple when it was actually Pierre. I misread the stone. I like speed read it. Or I just forgot, one of the two. Either way, it doesn't matter because we would have had to go all the way to the top regardless, so it doesn't really matter. Wouldn't have made a difference. Now, I believe Ganon's key could be in his own tower, but I could be wrong about that. Oh, that's bad. Can you still whack him there? Have to wait for him to fly again. I wasn't paying attention. I'm thinking about that big key. Tears of the Kingdom. Guys, it's going to be out in a few months. Okay. So, let's go over here and... I did enter Great Fairy, didn't I? I did, because a rock is missing. So, we're going to have to check around in the overworld. Oh, never mind. That's convenient. Okay. What's the remaining dungeon? Which one did I not do? Spirit. I was going to give you guys some bonus content and do the dungeon, but I'm not. You know why? Because Spirit is boring. I just don't like that temple. Objectively, it's a great temple. But when you play the game a billion times, sorry, I've lost appreciation for it. It's not fun to me anymore. It's probably my least... After almost 300 Zootr seeds, your tastes begin to change. Which temples you like the most. I would say Shadow is probably, like, thematically, aesthetically, Shadow is probably my favorite. That's pretty badass. Fire is the worst temple, in my opinion. Load up here. What else do I need to beat him? Light arrow. Well, this was actually a pretty good run. Like I said, I wasted several minutes going out of logic. I'm saying that if I had played ideally, this would be about 7 minutes faster. Well, over the course of the whole run, more like it could have been like 10 minutes faster if I had played more logically. I didn't bongle the Ganondorf fight, as I often do. Let's see if I can do this one well. Okay. So far, so good. Messed up. Okay, slight mistake there, but doesn't matter. Still pretty good. Alright, that's the end of the run. Thanks for watching, guys.